lead activists for I Can't Breathe CHA are now out of jail. This comes after the Chattanooga Police Department charged them with illegally blocking an intersection during a demonstration last week.
You can see the group of protesters stopping a Hamilton County EMS vehicle at that intersection. This picture was shared by CPD. BLISS ZECHMAN spoke to one of the activists today, as well as law enforcement, to break down what happened. She joins us with the latest. BLISS.
Yeah, Josh, LATRICIA, activist Cameron Williams says this picture is taken out of context. He says the man behind the wheel of the EMS vehicle was more concerned about arguing than responding to an emergency. There's no question the intersection of Market and Main downtown is busy. But there's another debate.
We are protesters. We are still smart.
Chattanooga police say the Hamilton County EMS responder in this picture had on sirens and lights, trying to get to an emergency call where someone was hurt. Protesters literally created a roadblock to that response. Activist Cameron Williams has a different story.
He chose to sit there and go back and forth with protesters instead of use driving maneuvers to get to a situation.
According to this new arrest affidavit, police say protesters created a public safety issue. The affidavit goes on to say protesters delayed 2 fire units. But you can see in this video, demonstrators part ways to let fire trucks through the crowd.
We were asked to get out of the street and we complied. They asked us, we complied, so why was there a warrant taken out later?
The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office also issued warrants against Williams and other protesters for this.
And in this case, they stepped over the edge.
Sheriff Jim Hammond says law enforcement should take action when protesters cross a line.
And again, if they break the law or hurt people, we'll deal with it. But if they just want to go out there and tell their concerns and have a peaceful protest, don't have no problem with that.
Williams says this EMS responder argued with protesters for about 8 minutes. We requested the police body camera footage, but CPD says they cannot release that video as this is an active investigation. Coming up tonight at 6, I'll tell you how some downtown businesses are reacting to these protests and why Williams says local leaders care more about tourists than residents. Josh.
Bliss, thank you. The Hamilton County EMS director told us they are not able to respond as this is an active investigation at this point.